Hi everybody, here's the results of the leaf casting that I did off camera. And you can see the color match is quite nice. I used Abaca exclusively Abaca this time, no cotton lint with it. And the color match is almost perfect, right? I did dye the Abaca because it was extremely white. It was bleached Abaca when I got it. And I dyed it slightly tanned to fit most of the color of the cover. So some of the staining that you can see still here remaining, I didn't bother removing. The stain here actually isn't the stain. What it is, it's the paper has gotten so thin that the colors from the back are reflecting. Let me put this aside. Excuse me for a second. You can see the colors from the back are reflecting on the interior cover because once I removed the staining here, it really affected the interior. So overall, I am pretty happy with this. Most of the stains are gone. As you can see, they're much lighter. It took a few applications of the Agar-Gels to get it to this level. I ended up supporting the entire perimeter of the cover on the interior and of course the spine. And if you look at the cover itself, I did some additional pulp on the spine from this side here and on the top here as well. So for the most part, I'm pretty happy with this. I'm gonna be cutting this again off camera. And you can see that when you take it out, this is the very next day, when you take it out, it's a little bit shrinking slightly. So as this dries out, it's gonna shrink some more. I have some tears here to do with Tengu tissue, which I will do again off camera. But overall, I'm pretty happy with the results, right? We have now a full book. The casting itself is very pliable, so it's going to be quite nice foldable and very nice. Hydrogen bonding is extremely strong. Abaca gives you really good hydrogen bonding between the paper and the pulp. And there is no failure of this cast at all. Not only that, it's also pretty even. So this cast, unlike other casts I've done in the past, I am pretty happy with because it really is even. It gives you the standardized way of adding the pulp all throughout. So yeah, there are some thin areas, but for the most part, it really looks great. And I'm happy having done it without a machine, right? Without a leaf casting machine. And the last thing we're gonna do is assemble the book. The interior is finished, it's assembled, and you'll see that video next. Stay tuned, guys. Hey everyone, so I have the book out of the press and I fixed all the tears with Tengu tissue, and let's thumb through it. So I can show you the splash page. This is the one that we did leaf casting on. Check this baby out, right? So this all got leaf casted here. This is the interior. Beautiful book, right? Came out beautiful. All the pages got calcium hydroxide water baths. Minimal. And they maintain their colors. Wonder Woman is wonderful. And this is the last page. course, it still has some staining there from the tape, but I might be able to remove some of that. It's difficult, but we'll see. This is the back side. This was all filled in with Abaca, nice and smooth. Hey everybody, so I did the leaf casting, and I used Abaca for the cover, and I used a combination of Abaca and a cotton linter for the interior. It came out really good. I mean, I can't ask for a better hydrogen bonding between the Abaca and the paper, right? A couple of areas I had to use starch on them because they lifted, but overall the bonding was very strong. I had to use a bit of starch here to get some of this to bond, and that was it. Otherwise, it was just the usual, you know, leaf casting or spot casting. And I think I made it a bit thick, too thick perhaps, but it's really gives nice support to the spine. And it is sized, so I sized it, and the pulp, right, I sized it and I stained it, of course, and I used retention aids and formation aids and all that. So it came out really good at the end, and you can see that the pages you can go through them very nicely here. You can see the leaf casting done here quite nicely. Also is holding, and it's holding here. Oh, it's just a piece. Overall, really looks good. I'm very pleased with the way it came out. And the nice thing about this is that it really was in poor condition. You saw a lot of staining in it on this page, on the splash page, and on the back page. Lots of tape got removed. All of it is gone now. You can see like no staining at all here, no staining here on her face. This area here still has a little bit of staining, but not much really, you know, compared to before. This whole area here is cleaner. Back here, all of this, that staining here, still, some of it is still, you can still see some tide lines there, but that doesn't really bother me. It's just part of the process of cleaning up sometimes. All right, guys, thank you for watching this series. I appreciate any comments on how it came out. Thank you very much.